just to check this blackburn and out of here. Nearly did come in a couple of nights ago, but I didn't. I just left it as it was. They would have been getting out. It's just been absolutely marvellous to see this nest delicately balanced here. Nest still great, and yeah, I'd like to think they got out. They look very healthy, quite big the last time. Maybe it's about 2 or 3 days left. But yeah, I did expect them to be out. It's been absolute marvel to see this. Fantastic. We'll get out. Pair of linnets here, silhouetted against the skyline. Beauties. Well, that's what the parents were there for. It was 2 meters off where I was sitting when I swung behind and heard those linnets. This is what they were back for. It's a lovely one nestled in here. I think there is 3 young in there. But we'll get out because the had moved on. I'm getting back to feed these. Yeah, 2 meters off my sitting position. And we're just up on that little hawthorn there. Sorry, gorse there. Right, we'll get out of here. Just back looking down on the mystery dunnock. And as you can just hear, the dunnock's just come back in now. Now this one was a one I found with a clutch of 3. I moved in about 6 or 7 days later, and the nest looked a bit worse for wear with just 2 eggs in. So I just felt it was being picked off and predated. I'd had it down as predated. I moved in about, I would say about a week later, just to see what the nest was like and see whether them other eggs, the predator had been back for the other eggs, and lo and behold, 2 young in here. So it's incubated, no, I'd incubated 2 eggs. Where the third had gone, no idea, but the dunnock's kicking off here, and it is beautiful. They're doing so well. 2 chicks. Aye, this nest, it just looked so tatty with them 2 eggs in the last time. Right, we'll get out now. Dunnock incoming. Tidy this up. Looking at the white throats. This is common white throat number 16, and so pleased to see this. I think it's about 4 nights ago now, an episode with a cat stalking in grasses about 3 meters, and what it was watching I don't know, because when I finally did chase that cat and the cat moved off, hot-footed it across, I was about 50 meters off it. The female was on these chicks, so that had come off. The only thing I could think of is the male, because after that I did a loop round. There was no return of the cat. Got myself a great seating position, and the parent birds were back and forward that night. I watched them a good few times into this nest, feeding very actively for that time of night actually. But it had put a C3 in this, and I can't see prominently 2 weeks, and they're well developed now. Could be another one in there, tucked away, but we're going to get out now. No white throats tonight, like, of course. Right, we'll get out. Great to see. Heart-stopping moment with a cat. This is a black cap I found. It was about a couple of weeks ago now. It had a clutch of 3 at the time. Black cap was singing above. It brought me round to the back of this bramble, and I found it with the clutch of 3. I moved in about 4 or 5 days ago, And the eggs were cool. There was no sitting bird. I didn't hear a blackcap at that time. Now I've come in again tonight and the 3 eggs are still there. There's no incubation going on here. What's happened here? Loss of the female perhaps? I'm not sure, but there's no incubation. It's such a shame. I'm devastated. Them eggs are cold. It's quite high blackcap, this one. What a shame. Right, we'll get out of here now. White-throat 16, 3 beaks. I've been around about 3/4 of an hour, come back, sat in a position for about 10 minutes, ins and outs. The pack has shuffled, just could see 2 before, and when they moved out I've just nipped across here and had a look to see, like I did on a previous one, I think it was number 9, I'd seen 3 chicks, you had a C4, and when I looked back round I could see the chicks after that shuffled around after feeds, and yeah, I could see 2 prominent before, but there's 3 there. Brilliant, clutch of 3. Right, we'll get on now, well, home time. Very last look at the C5 linnet. It's a little bit higher and I can certainly see 3 beaks there. Yeah. Won't be long when they'll be out. Might be a 4th across there. Right, we'll get out of here now. That was the C4 linnet, and them chicks were maybe a day, 2 days ahead of the one that's just across the way there, the C5 linnet, which I've just peered in, and the chicks are pretty big in there. They're ready to fledge. Put these ones out, which is great. Great news. Aye. Brilliant. Pretty recent. We'll get out of here. Looking on the linnet chicks here. Great success yesterday. The C4 had fledged and the C5 looked like 3 ready to go fledglings there, and this one is doing great as well. One I just found the other day actually, but yeah, doing great. We'll get out of here. These little beauties here, wood pigeon nest, 2 little spots there. How I missed this the other day, I heard a big movement out. I was looking around the other side of the hawthorn, and a big fledger, a big movement out just there. And this, well, it's a little bit lower than head height actually. It's so easy just to stretch across and look at these good little fellas. Great. Yeah, wood pigeon squabs will get out. Right. Too interested in the white-throat the other day. Right, we'll get out. What a little beauty. Just a quick check in on yellowhammer number 16, and it's doing well. So we'll have put full clutch in now. Yeah. Very beautiful originally. Salt the egg I found that with. Magic. Birds hopped off, so yes, C3, full clutch. Cover this back and we'll get on. The yellowhammer number 14. The chicks are out of here now. Aye. Going strong. Last time I seen them I missed this. So I probably was the time. A little bit late. We'll get out of here. Just here at Yellowhammer number 13, clutch of 3. Chicks growing strong, getting fed well. Last time I seen them, and yeah, these are out. Let's see, flat cup, flat nest. Aye, out of there. Fantastic. I've just heard the Yellowhammer as well in and around. Thought I might get a last look. Walking across before I've hit this area, I checked in on Yellowhammer number 14, and I made a mistake with that one because that I should have definitely seen chicks in there. I'm getting a little bit lost off because I was thinking about this one as I was tracking across, and I knew this was at the end of the road, and of course more advanced than 14. I'd found that built and ready to go with a sticky jack in it, but this one, they've gone from this one. Just great news. Happy days. Last time I was in this area, it's not a big section, of course, but I'd heard the Yellowhammer. I was back in to look for the chiffy that day, really, but I heard the Yellowhammer, had a quick look around, got to be a week ago, and I couldn't find anything, but I thought I'd just come back across, check a few bits of course, and I was just going to sit off and see if I could see anything, but nah, I've got it here. And isn't it a little marl in here? Solitary egg, and that's it. And it's a beauty nest, this. Let's get it up. Oh, absolutely superb. Yeah, they would have been building this up that day I was here. It's just great news. Yeah, Yellowhammer number 18. Great to have a new one on board. Right, we'll get out here now. Very last look at White Throat 16. You can see that big chick on the top. It's probably crowding out too underneath. Sun shining down on that. Don't know what we're getting, but oh, it's fantastic news. Had this one, White Throat number 16, start to finish, and this is just marvellous. The cat scare, and this is just awesome. Stuck down here, in fact, he might be the only one left. Stuck down there. Yeah, we'll get out of here.